Hello and welcome to Virtual Crafts. In this video we'll see how we can work with shipping in WooCommerce. Shipping is a compulsory part of an e-commerce store that whenever a customer purchases a product, it has to be shipped to that customer. So what we'll see in this video is how we can handle shipping in our WooCommerce store. Every WooCommerce store has a certain shipping policy that to which particular zone the store will ship to and what are the shipping rates, etc. So that's why I have divided this video into three parts. The first one is how we can create different shipping zones. The second one is specifying shipping rates, and the third one is creating shipping classes. Now a shipping zone is some area that your store ships to. It can be the whole world, a country, a state, or all the way down to a postal code. So let's jump right into it and see how we can work with shipping in our WooCommerce store. I'll go to my dashboard. Now the shipping settings can be found in this WooCommerce tab and then settings. And here we have a sub tab called shipping. I'll click it, and this is where we have to add our shipping. So let's go with the first step, how to create shipping zones. Now currently there is no shipping zone created here. You can create a shipping zone by clicking this add shipping zone button, or scroll down and click this button, add shipping zone. I'll click it. Now as I mentioned that a shipping zone is the area that you will be shipping to. So first of all you'll have to decide which areas your WooCommerce store is shipping to. Let's say in this particular case, for the sake of tutorial, my WooCommerce store ships to United States and United Kingdom. So I'll have to create two separate zones, one for United States and one for United Kingdom. So let's name this one US shipping zone. Right, after naming this zone you'll have to add the zone regions. So as this is for US, I'll search for United States. Here it is. Now this is the whole United States country. If you want your shipping to be only to some states, you can select individual states from here as well. Or you can break it all the way down to a postal code. So write the postal code, the place you want to ship, and only that region will be added to your shipping zone. So let's say I am shipping to the whole United States. I'll keep it to this. And scroll down, and this is where we have to add the shipping method. So I'll click add shipping method. Here we have three options. We can add a flat rate shipping, a free shipping, or a local pickup. A flat rate shipping, as the name depicts, will charge the customers a flat rate of shipping, and we will have to specify that flat rate. You can provide a free shipping too. We'll get to this in a moment. First let's go with flat rate, and I'll click add shipping method. Right now one flat rate shipping method has been added to my zone, but we have not specified any price yet. So you can click this edit button or simply click the title of this shipping method, and in this window we'll edit our shipping method. You can add your shipping title here. I'll keep it a flat rate. You can choose a tax status as well, whether it is taxable, or if it is not applicable to you, you can select none. And this is where you specify the cost of the flat rate shipping. Let's say I charge $3.50 for shipping. I'll enter it here without the currency sign, and I'll click save changes. Right now a flat rate shipping method has been added to my US shipping zone. I'll go back to shipping zones, and you'll see that we have this US shipping zone. Now I'll add another shipping zone for UK. I'll select the regions, and then I'll add a shipping method. Flat rate is already selected. I'll click add shipping method, and then I'll edit it, and let's say for UK I charge $4.95. I'll click save changes, right now two shipping zones have been created with the flat rate shipping method. There is so much more to this flat rate shipping method. We can add shipping prices per product, and we can add percentage shipping as well. We'll get to that in a moment. So let's have a look what we've created till now. I'll visit my website, and I'll open this product. I'll add it to cart. I'll view the cart. Alright, the total price of this product is $40, and when I scroll down to cart totals, you'll see that we have a flat rate shipping of $3.50, considering that the address provided is US. So you'll see that $40 plus $3.5 will make it $43.5. So this is a flat rate shipping on the cart total. I'll get back to my dashboard. Okay, I'll edit this US shipping zone again. I'll edit the shipping method, and as I said, there is way more to the flat rate shipping method than just adding a cart total flat rate. We can add separate shipping prices for different products, and we can add cart total percentage shipping rate as well. For that, we'll have to write a formula in this cost column, and to specify a shipping rate for every product in the cart, you'll have to add opening and closing square brackets, and inside the square brackets write QTY, which stands for quantity. Now this determines the total quantity or total number of products present in the cart, and then we'll multiply this quantity with a flat rate shipping per product, which is, let's say, 350 again. I'll save the changes. I'll go back to my website, and this time let's say I add another product in the cart. I click add to cart and then view the cart. Right now we have two products in the cart. The price for the first one is $40 and it is $60 for the second one. Right, now I'll scroll down and you'll see that now the total shipping is $7. 3.5 for the first product and 3.5 for the second product, which means that it is adding $3.5 per product in the cart. So if I add another product in the cart, a third one, and then view the cart. Alright, now we have three products in the cart and the shipping rate should be $3.5 multiplied by 3, which is 10.5, and you'll see that we have a flat rate shipping of $10.5. So this is how you can add a flat rate shipping per product in the cart. I'll go back to the dashboard and I'll edit this zone again. This time we'll create a percentage rate on the cart total. I'll edit this flat rate shipping method. I'll remove this expression, and for the percentage I'll have to write a new formula, again opening and closing square brackets, and this time instead of quantity I'll write cost, and now this will determine the total cost of the cart. And for the percentage you'll have to add a multiplication symbol, then a dot operator, and then the percentage. Let's say I'm charging 10% shipping on the cart total. This will be my formula. I'll save the changes. I'll come back to the website. I'll refresh it. Alright, we have currently a total of 3 products in the cart and the total price is $145. So the subtotal is $145, and you'll see that 10% shipping rate has been applied, which is $14.50. So if I remove this product, now our cart total is $100, and you'll see that the 10% shipping is $10. So this is how you can add a flat percentage to the cart total. I'll go back to the dashboard again. Right, you can do another thing with the flat rate shipping method, which is that you can combine the flat rate plus the shipping per product. I'll edit the flat rate again. I'll remove this expression and write another expression. Let's say I'm charging $10 flat rate on the cart total, and then I'm charging $2 per product in the cart separately. So again I will write 2 multiplied by quantity. So this expression basically does is that this part determines the quantity in the cart total, and it applies $2 per product shipping, and then it adds a $10 flat shipping on the cart total. So let's see how it looks. I'll save the changes. I'll go to my site again and refresh the page. Alright, now we have 2 products in the cart and the total shipping is $14. Now $10 out of these 14 is the flat shipping on the cart, and $2 is per product. So if I remove one product from here, the total shipping will be $12. The $2 of this product will be subtracted from the total shipping. So I'll remove it, and you'll see that now the shipping is $12. So this is how you can create a combination of flat rate shipping and the shipping rate per product. We'll go back to dashboard. You can create many combinations for flat rate shipping by writing the formula here. Okay, now let's have a look at free shipping. Let's say my store is based in United States and it ships to both United States and United Kingdom. But what I want to do is that I want to provide a free shipping to the whole of United States, but I want to keep a price for the shipping for United Kingdom. So what I'll do is I'll go to shipping zones. I've already created a UK shipping zone which charges whatever I specified then. I guess it was 4.95. But for the US, I want the shipping method to be free shipping. So I'll edit this zone. Currently a flat rate shipping method is set. I'll delete it and I'll add a shipping method, and this time I'll choose free shipping. I'll add the shipping method. Okay, it has been added. Now let's edit it. You can give this method a title. I'll keep it to default, and here you have to specify a condition for the free shipping. Expand the drop down and we have some conditions here. The first one is a valid free shipping coupon, that you will create a coupon code that when entered on the cart page will provide a free shipping to the user. The second one is a minimum order amount, or you can combine these two with an OR condition, that is either one of these has to be true, or you can combine these with an AND condition that both of these has to be true. So let's say I go with a minimum order amount, and here I'll have to add a minimum order amount. So let's say I am providing a free shipping only if the cart total is greater than $100. So if the customer purchases some products from my store that are worth less than $100 in total, he will not be able to avail the free shipping. So to avail the free shipping, he will have to purchase at least this minimum order amount. You can keep this amount according to you. If you are providing a coupon discount, you can check this box to apply this minimum order rule before the coupon discount. I'll leave it unchecked for now. We'll talk about coupons in the next video. I'll click Save Changes, and now I'll go back to my website. I'll refresh this page. Alright, currently I have one product in my cart and the cart total is $40, and you'll see that there is no shipping specified yet. So I'll add some other products in the cart. This one. And I'll view the cart. Okay, now my cart total is $100, and now I should be able to avail the free shipping. I'll scroll down and you'll see that now the shipping status has been changed to free shipping. So even if I increase the quantity and update the cart, now my cart total is $140 and the free shipping condition still satisfies. And if I remove this product, my cart total will be $80, and then again I am not entitled for the free shipping. So this is how you can provide a free shipping to a particular zone. I'll go back to the dashboard. Alright, that is all about shipping zones. I'll go to this second tab, shipping options. Here you have some options that whether you want to enable a shipping calculator on the cart page, or you can check this box to hide shipping cost until an address is entered. Alright, now the final part is how we can create shipping classes. I'll go to shipping classes tab, and you'll see that currently no class has been added. Now what a shipping class is that we can create separate classes for separate products based on their category. For example, if I'm selling a very large product that is too heavy on price and it cannot be compensated with the shipping of small products, I'll create a new shipping class and I'll add that particular heavy product to my new shipping class to offer a different shipping amount. So let's see how it works. I'll add a shipping class. I'll name it shipping for heavy products. You can provide a slug here. Then you can provide a description for reference to. I'll just copy and paste this here, and I click Save Shipping Classes. Alright, now our shipping class has been created, but here you can see the product count that currently 0 products have been added to this shipping class. So what I'll have to do is I'll go to my product and I'll add a product into this shipping class. Okay, let's say I want to add this product to the shipping class I created. I'll edit it. I'll scroll down and here we have the shipping tab. I'll click it and you'll see a column here, shipping class, and currently no shipping class has been selected for this product. Expand this drop down and all the shipping classes that you've created will be listed here. Currently I've created only one shipping class. I'll select it and I'll update it. Alright, we've created a shipping class, we have assigned a product to it, but we have not yet specified any additional prices for this shipping class. So I'll go back to WooCommerce settings and the shipping tab. I'll edit this US shipping zone. I'll delete this free shipping method and I'll add a flat rate shipping. I'll edit it and you'll see that this time we have some additional columns here, and these columns are for shipping classes. So let's say we have a flat rate of $350 on every product, but for one particular shipping class we have to provide the shipping cost here. Let's say I'm charging $30 extra for this shipping class. I'll specify it here, and now the total shipping will be 30 plus this 3.5. And shipping classes are created for heavy products, like let's say you have an auto store and you're selling cars, and when someone purchases a car from your store you may have to ship it to another country, and shipping this kind of large products require additional shipping cost, and that will be assigned here. For example, for a car it may be $200. I'll click Save Changes. I'll go back to my website and I'll refresh the page. Right, this is the product I created the shipping class for. Now its price is $40. I selected 2 units, so the total price is $80. But when I scroll down, the total shipping is $203.5. The 200 I specified for this particular class, and 3.5 flat rate shipping for every product, which makes it a total of $203.5 plus $80 product cost, and it makes it $283.5 in total. So this is how you can create shipping classes in WooCommerce and assign different shipping prices to them. So what we've seen in this video is that how we can create flat rate shipping, which can be subdivided into a cart total flat rate, per product shipping in the cart, and a cart total percentage shipping cost. The second we saw is the free shipping, and the third we saw is different shipping prices for different shipping classes. So that's all about shipping in WooCommerce. If you have any question, you can ping me up in the comment section. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon next to it to receive the notifications of every new video uploaded. Thank you, and see you in the next video.